substance 1 and substance 2 and substance 3. So instead of just really making up data, I am going to cheat and do a little equation to help me do that. Doing math in Excel is also very helpful. All right, so all right, and so if I still wanted to format this pretty, I could highlight all of it, turn on all the borders with the border option on the home ribbon. And then the temperature goes for all of these now. All right, so there's a nice pretty little table. And then I'm going to highlight it and insert, still a scatter plot. We always use a scatter plot. Oh, wow, that's really ugly, isn't it? Something's not right. It doesn't like my data. So sometimes Excel tries to be smart and thinks it knows what you want to do, and it's not doing it correctly. So when I highlighted this and I click this chart, this is interpreting it as the wrong kind of graph. So it's interpreting it as a linear plot, even though I'm telling it XY scattered. So I am thinking on my feet, because this happens to my students all the time, and in the full version of Excel, this doesn't happen. So we're going to figure out how Dr. Allen can correct this while everybody's watching. All right. So what happened is it's looking at this as 4 sets of data instead of it being an X data tied with 3 different sets of Y. And even though my formatting is different, you see I have 0.1, 0.2, not as in decimal places, but I have, it's labeled number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 because each column has 4 data points in it. That is your key to knowing it's not doing something right. So how do we fix this? Let's try quick layout. So I can see that quick layout's not fixing that. Right click solves a lot of things for me. So I'm going to go to right click and change the chart type. See, here's the line type plot. See, it's the same kind. That's how it's interpreting it. So I know it's not correct. So I'm going to cancel that. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is force it, because all of you watching out there, you're going to end up here at some point. We're going to go to select data, and this is painful. Okay. I don't like it. Now we have to make it do XY. And I don't do this a lot, but here we go. So series 1, I'm going to turn off. Let's edit this. Okay, so I'm going to go to edit because I think like these boxes are hard to make sense out of. So if I edit, now I can tell it what my X data is. If I highlight that, look, it thinks the top row is my X data. So everything's highlighted, but this, it has the little blinky line moving around it. So I am going to highlight my X data, and it didn't like that, but I'm going to keep going. Maybe not. I think I need to delete it first and then highlight it, because all it did was add it together. You have to delete what's in the box and then highlight it. All right, for my Y data, I'm going to delete that and then highlight my other 3 columns. I'm just going to, it told me something's wrong there, but I don't know. So I'm just going to say, okay, nope. That makes me sad to remove those. Okay, let me. Okay, so let's go back and try this again. So I'm going to hit delete and try just the numbers this time. You know, Excel 2003 was much smarter and easier to work with. It doesn't like that either. Anything else we want to try? Let's remove everything. Now let's add. Now let's highlight time. Delete that. References for titles, values. Okay, I know what it is. We have 3 different series here. We have 3 different sets of data to go with that time. We have substance 1, substance 2, substance 3. I am adding a series. I'm hoping to do it all at once and add all 3, but because I'm doing this manually, I have to add each series individually. All right. Again, Dr. Allen's pretending like I'm a student trying to solve something that's due in 20 minutes and it's not working. Okay. There we go. I added series 1. Now let's add series 2. So series 2 has X, the same X data. And I am still using the titles because that helps me out if I do that. All right. And now I'm going to add series 3. And you could name them manually there and all of that if you wanted to, but notice it's still doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try not the titles. Which again is sad if we can't use the title. So there we go. It doesn't like the letters. All right, now we're going to add series 2. Still need the same X data to go with the series 2. So hopefully like your phone doesn't ring or anything when you're in the middle of this, because you'll forget where you're at. Or you get distracted. Oh, wrong box. I need to be in the X box. And then the Y. Now that looks like something that matches my data. And because of the way I created the data, they look very similar, and that's okay. So now that this looks better, I mean, this looks terrible because it can't associate a correct name with my labels, but I think I can now edit it and give them a name. So the point 1 is substance 1. And then go to here and edit, and point 2 is substance 2. And then this is, I hope I'm in the right spot, substance 3. Right, so that's where I edited it and just put a name in that top. Wow, that's